Hi, how are you? I graduate from circus school in one day.
She'll grow up and put on her suits and try to change the world.
All right, we're starting off the day strong with a giant vegan croissant from Whole Foods. My mommy took me. And yeah, it's very delicious. I have to go home and then leave for a long work day. And then we have a show at 7. So from 1 to like 5, we have a work day, and then we have a show at 7. Well, let's go. Okay, I'm home now, and I'm about to get picked up to go to the theater. I was gonna put on my costume and do my hair and makeup and all that, but I'm a little short on time, and we're gonna have plenty of time during our 7-hour situation. So can do that at the theater. I packed lunch. Well, lunch, it'll be like whatever meal we eat before the show, and yeah, let's go. Okay, I look a mess. We just finished our work through. Now, look at how sweaty I am. Anyway, now I'm gonna do hair and makeup and Anthony's stage makeup. He's eating a muffin. And then, yeah, we have a show. Costume. And then here's the hair station and my whole makeup kit. My hair is getting so long. Okay, halfway through my hair, eating some dinner. Bailey came in here, but he just ran out to get his DoorDash, so yeah. Okay, makeup is done. I'm very late, very stressed. Whoa, just dropped my phone. I need to go warm up, but here's the look. I did orange eyeshadow today, courtesy of Bailey and his new makeup palette.
I personally think that I got the best ones.
We have flowers.
I think mine are the best ones.
You always think that, Bailey.
No, look. They're genuinely so pretty. Look.
Oh, they are really pretty. Those are begonias.
I don't know what those are.
Wait, is that what they are? I think so. I think I have some of those. Okay, you can't see us, but we're backstage. The house is open. Show 1 is done.
Woo!
You were gonna be what? Eating in it? A sandwich bite. Anyway, we're done. I didn't really talk a lot because it was just a lot today. I also didn't film like any circus, but that's because I was doing a show. Editing Bliss here, who also just showered and took off all the stage makeup, but we didn't get video of the show, obviously, for this YouTube video, but we did just have our photos come in from our amazing photographer, Johanna Austin. And so I have those to show you. So let's look. Tomorrow is graduation, and we have our last show of What If. Night 1 went really well. We had a little bit of tech issues, and normally I wouldn't like say what went wrong, because in the performing world, you know, you're just like, thank you. Like, you don't want to like tell an audience, because what if they didn't notice? But this is CircusBliss, and we're an educational platform. So let's talk about what went wrong, shall we? Drinking my Zevia. We had a major tech issue with sound in one of our transition pieces. It's named Frogger, but it's basically like we're all bouncing and like walking across the stage, and the music started and then it had an abrupt stop. So the piece was in silence for a while, which is bad because the piece heavily relies on the music because it's like very timed and beat heavy. So then our entrance got pushed back, and then we came on, and then we both didn't, I don't know if you were confused or if you just went with me, but I was confused about when we started jumping. So we started jumping.
I was confused too.
So we got off on the choreography, but it ended okay because we got back on track during a musical like cue.
Also, it was the lights during it.
Oh yeah, also the lights. So there was just like issues with the tech, And then my silk, I take a silk down during the show, and I've been having a ton of problems with the rigging, but they fixed the pulley system. So that was phenomenal because that didn't have any issues. But then the cord that swags the silk, I walked on stage with the silks, and the swag cord came with me and got hooked around the piano. So then I had to leave my silks and go unhook it from the piano and go put it back, which was just awkward because people can see. So that was like technical error that I noticed number 2. And then I think there was something else, and now I can't remember. Was there anything else?
On tech side?
On just the show?
I almost fell out of my too high early.
Oh my gosh, you gave me a literal heart attack. I did everything in my base power to save you, and I did. But I had to I pulled down so hard and squatted. It was both too highs actually, because the worst one was in karaoke. We do a too high on top of a table, and Anthony falls and drops, and man, he was inching close.
Spoilers.
Now it's not dangerous. He had people to catch him. So, I wasn't worried about, safety, but the timing is so important and good for the song, and you were, leaning, and I was like, no. So that was one, but it wasn't a true error. It was just almost.
Just shaking.
And then same thing, we do a different too high at a different section, and did you feel how hard I started pulling on your calves during the champagne ball? Because you just, all your weight went forward.
Yeah.
And the problem with that part of the show is if he goes forward out of his too high, he will land on people who are not ready to catch him. Anyway, but overall it was a very good show. Both of our duets, all the skills hit. Everything was great. And I think all the other pieces were good too. Obviously I don't know all the other cast members' experiences because a lot of times they're doing stuff and I'm not looking, or I'm doing something else. Oh, and you also messed up our juggling. We have duo juggling. Apparently there were a lot of little mistakes, but that's normal. No big giant mistakes besides the one musical tech thing. But yeah, Anthony dropped. So anyway, not sponsored, but I love these sodas. Also not sponsored by sandwiches, but Anthony had one of those too.
Very good.
So I will see you tomorrow when we graduate. And yeah, I love you so much. I'll see you tomorrow.